Please, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit, and today I have an update for 50 Shades of Brown. But before I get into it, I did just kind of want to say that I think along the way in this project, I forgot what my ultimate goal was, which is to completely finish off uh, as many products as I can that fall under the current shade or the current color. So being brown, I've wanted to go through and try and finish off as many brown products as I can. Now, I kind of think I lost that, especially because I did take a break, and you know, I just wasn't really thinking about it, I guess. But last month I rolled in my holo couture nail polish, and my goal for that was just to see how many times I could use it between that update and today. Now, when I was scrolling down to look at all of the other products that I've used in this project already, everything I've completely finished off. And I don't know why I pulled in my Haute Couture nail polish because I don't want to completely finish it right now. The bronzer that I have in this project, my goal for this project is just to hit pan, just so I can continue to pull things in. However, that bronzer I'm going to completely finish off no matter what because I use one bronzer at a time. So I want to kind of just take a, just kind of stop, go back and just not redo, but just kind of refresh myself and pull in products that I'm going to completely finish off within this project. Thinking about it, we only have a few months left because this does end in April and the new color will begin in April, and it is currently January. So we have the February update, the March update, and then the finale in February. So only 3 more videos after this one for this project. So I'm going to see what I can do. I definitely don't have anywhere near 50, but that is fine with me. I don't think the other colors that I've done, I always started partway through. So I haven't hit 50 no matter what. And that's fine with me as long as I'm able. I'm just curious to see how many products I can actually finish that fall under that color that's chosen for the year. So we are just going to kind of get into it, and then we're just going to get into it. We'll chat as we go. So the product that has been in here for the longest is my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. Like I said, my goal for the project was to hit pan, but I am ultimately going to finish up this bronzer before I reach for a new one anyways. So I'm okay with this being just to hit pan. I want to just kind of keep this project going as much as I can. Got to be very careful because it is hollow underneath, and I have for sure hit pan. Now, a lot of it tends to break off when I dip into this, so I'm trying my best to kind of use around here because I'm not quite sure I want to repress it just yet, but because of how hollow it is, there's pieces that fall out and then there's some behind the bronzer. So I think that I'm going to have to repress this definitely sooner than later, but I don't know if it's too much product left in here for me to still repress. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna just try and continue to use it this way, but if you think I can repress this, let me know. Also, I'm going to try and see if I can get this thing to do overhead, and I have my desk in my spare room, which I would like to eventually turn into my little beauty area, and that's where I'm trying to get to actually sit and film. I'm going to see if I can do overhead, and if I can, then I'm going to try and see if I can film the repressing of this. We'll see how it goes. No promises. I might just end up repressing it without even trying that, but I'm going to attempt it. So I am excited that I'm going to roll this out, but like I said, this is going to be completely finished off before I even attempt to bring in a new bronzer. So I will count it once it's finished as a finished brown product, but it's probably going to be a little bit past April, but at least I've hit my goal for now and I'm excited about it. Another product that I rolled in last month is the brow gel that is new to my collection from e.l.f. Just to use it up. I've been using it every day. It is a little bit dark in certain areas. I like it. I don't mind it at all. I don't know if I would repurchase it right away, but it's definitely something that I would still consider in the future if I don't end up buying something different or the Benefit gel that I really like. I might try a different shade. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see how it goes. But sometimes I just feel a certain spot on the brush kind of dispenses a little, there's just a little bit too much product, so it tends to be right in the middle of my brow because that's kind of how I start doing my brows. I go from the middle to the end and then I brush out the front. So I don't know. We'll have to see, but this is going to be in here until it's done. So it's going to be in here for a little while. So get used to this. Hopefully it'll be done before the finale in April. And then, like I said, I had rolled in the Haute Couture shade and I wanted to use it as many times as I could. And I'm actually wearing it for the one and only time this month, today. I did have plans to try and reach for this a couple of other times, but then I just had other things come to mind that I wanted to use, so I reached for those instead. Knowing that I had this in a project, but I wasn't going to force myself to use it. I love this shade. Like, it's just a super simple, easy, quick, very neutral, but still gives a little bit of something because of the formula. I really do enjoy this. Even though I've only worn it once, I am going to roll this out because technically, like, I pulled it in because the barista bundle that this is a part of is brown, so it works. You can still pull products in like that have ties somehow to that color, but I'm going to roll this out because I don't want to finish this. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm even going to count it as something that was in this project. Like, I might, but it was only one use and I don't want to keep it in to finish it off or see how many more times I can use it before April. We'll just have to see because I'm kind of really itching for those bright colors because I'm just ready for spring. But what I decided to do is, because I'm rolling that one out, I'm going to roll in something else. Now, this is a very small condensed version of my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is what it's been looking like. I haven't used this in quite a long time, but if you've been around for a while and you know the story about the palette, then you know. But if you don't, essentially that was like the oldest palette in my collection. I used up what I could. However, I accidentally stepped on it, broke the packaging. So I took out the rest of the shades that I wanted from that palette. I think the hot pink was still in there. The teal was still in there. There was a gray that was still in there. But I knew I wasn't going to reach for those shades. So I made a very condensed version of the palette and I thought it was so adorable. If I have a photo of what it looked like, I don't know if I do, I will post it. But if it's not there, I don't have it. This was satin sheets, so I really enjoyed using that. I would sometimes use that as a highlighter. This one I'm almost finished. This, like, I still have to hit pan on these two and I want to finish this shade. So this is where I wasn't sure if I should actually focus on the brown shade in here or if I should go and finish off this light pink one. I would sometimes use this one as a highlighter as well. But because this is part of the chocolate bar palette, I thought chocolate's brown, you can make it work. That's what I was going to do. But I don't know if I want to do that now that I think about it. I don't know if I'm going to have this finished off by the finale. But I think I might try. At least this one I could use as a highlighter and get it out a little bit faster. But I think part of me also wants to try and see how much usage I can get on this shade. So I think I'm ultimately going to go with this. I have until April to try and finish it up. So that is what my goal is going to be. So it is going to be a little bit of a challenge because I do have, other eyeshadows going on, but I think I can still make this work and I'm excited about it. So that's what my goal is going to be. If I tend to reach for this shade, I'm not going to hold myself back and not allow myself to do so. My little side goal is going to be to completely finish this shade as well. But if that doesn't happen, it's not going to be the end of the world. My ultimate goal for this project is this one right here, but I would like to see if I can finish this one off as well. And if I use it as a highlight, I don't think that's going to take me very long. So I have an ultimate goal and then a very, very soft goal with this palette. So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like, not only next update but at the finale, because I know that brown matte shade is going to be in here at least until then. So that is it for now. So again, for the next couple of months and then the new color going forward, my goal is going to be to completely finish off products that fall under that color. So I'm really going to have to figure out what kind of products I want to finish off that I am able to reasonably under whatever color is the new one and the rest of this one. So I just thought it would be like, this is a fun project to kind of figure out how many products I can get out within that color and just kind of see where I can get at. I don't ever expect myself to hit 50. If I do, hey, that's really cool. But if I don't, like, it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure some colors I don't even have 50 products of, but it also could be like packaging or the name. So I technically could use that light pink shade in this project because, like, Bobbi Brown, it could be like anything from that brand because brown is in the name of the brand. So as long as there's a tie to the color somehow, it works for this project. So I'm really curious to see how the rest of this is going to go, plus next color, which I don't even think I know what it is right now. Not that I could say it anyways, but I don't even think I know what it is. So that is it for now. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I will see you all later. Bye.